Okay, November VKV. This is Whiskey Bravo number 8, Romeo India Mike, in Bloomingdale, Ohio, and the handle is Lee, Lima Echo Echo.
Roger, Lee. I've got you there. And what radio are you running, Lee?
I'm running the Ten-Tec Eagle and a Shure 444D.
Roger, sounds good. Give me about 10 seconds to 15 seconds and tell me about your antenna system so I can look at your audio.
Okay, I have 3 antennas. I have an end-fed half-wave, which I'm using right now. It's in a inverted L configuration. I also have a double extended ZEP for 40 meters, and I have a off-center fed dipole from NI4L. And right now you're on the NI4L. I'm hearing you best on it. Over.
Yes, sir. I'm copying you probably about 15 over on the Milford SDR. Come back and let me hear you on my local antenna, Roger.
Okay. Romeo India Mike with a Shure 444D, and I'm watching it on a SM220 monitor scope. Over.
Roger. Now, question of the hour. Are you running your compressor at a 3?
Negative. I have no compression on at all. Over.
Yes, sir. Part of our setup involves getting that compressor in there to token them out, like a 3. It's something that you'll never hear. Nobody will ever hear it, but it sets up the audio for a reduction that we're looking for is about a 3 dB dynamic range at the end, which would mean that your average percent of peak modulation would be somewhere around 80 to 85%. So a generic tune-up starts with the compressor engaged at a 3.
Okay, I have a 3 on right now. I'm watching the idiot light. I don't have no meter. I just have a red LED for ALC. So does that make a difference? Over.
Yes, sir. You're now at 3 dB. You don't have a ALC meter?
No, I just have a little ALC light that pops on voice peaks.
Roger. Well, it's looking good to me. I would leave it just like it is. Like I say, your dynamic range is about 3 dB. From, the basic generic transmitter starts with a 10 dB dynamic range, 30% average peak modulation without processing. And then what we do is add enough processing to take that 10 dB dynamic range down to a 3 dB dynamic range, move the 30% average peak modulation up to about 80 to 85%, Roger.
Well, I'll lock it down where it's at. I can't do much more with it. My mic gain's at 45, so the light is just flickering on every now and then. It's not on constantly, so I must be driving it okay. Over.
Yes, sir. Looking good. I would, again, get the Gorilla Tape and taper down. And I'll say 73 to you, sir. Thanks for dropping by, Roger.
Okay, 73s, and thanks for the help. You're a great help on the radio here. Next week I'll have a different radio on the air, and we'll go from there. KC9VKV from WB8RIM.
That's WB8RIM, Roger?
Roger.
Thank you, sir. 373, and have a good afternoon. This is KC9VKV. We're running it towards 5 o'clock, at which time we turn into a pumpkin. So if you have a radio you want to check out, we got time for one more.